Team Jackie Yates taking the overall win with Premium Dudes in second.
Arbank Racing sprung to the front with their Turbo Saab 9.3, fresh off their big win. Pick up the time, and Damson Racing crossed the finish line to take the checker. As the TireRack.com Champ Car Endurance Series entered its 10th consecutive year, bringing the thrilling world of endurance road racing to regular people from all over North America, 2019 began in high hopes with its seasonal return to the newly renamed Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta, and they would not be disappointed. The Pinkies Out team parlayed another impressive win, claiming their second victory in the last 2 years, showing their 2018 win by 3 laps was no mistake. At Sonoma International Raceway, it was a thrilling finish on Saturday when the 9.4 Motorsports Supra found the wall, bringing out the yellow in the closing laps, slowing the field just enough to stall the Uncommon Friends' hard charge to spoil the win. That allowed the Door Slammers B-Class Miata to hold on for victory under the beautiful California sun. On Sunday, it was sweet redemption for 9.4 Motorsports as they took the overall win. Speaking of sweet redemption, at Daytona International Speedway, it was just that for Arbank Racing, 90racing.com, as they took the overall win, having lost 2 cars that same event the previous year. The 2019 Racing Radio's Champ Car Series Championship race was held at Charlotte Motor Speedway, with Damson Racing claiming victory over everyone and Arbank Racing finishing just 1 minute and 33 seconds behind. Damson Racing went on to finish second to Garino Watson Racing on day 1 at the Salen's Champ Yard Dog at the Glen, but the highlight of the race for Tuttle Motorsports was their 1-2 finish on Sunday, the team's best result ever in the series. At NCM Motorsports Park, Brew Crew Racing was charging through the field vying for their first win when their E30 caught fire in spectacular fashion, ending their weekend. So it was the RVA Graphics and Wraps team who took the spoils, both days dominating the weekend in Kentucky. Champ Car made history in the endurance racing world at its inaugural visit to the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway, impressing everyone, including IMS President Doug Bowles, as Team Jackie Yates and Premium Dudes captured honors in fine style, winning the first double 10 in the Speedway's history.
As the 40th best time here and still managed to win, I cannot believe. I was just happy to be here, and I never expected to be winning here. It's a joy. Yep. A joy for all the teams. Say hi to my family.
Race Premium Dudes. Hi, Bill. Beyond Premium, man. Winning Indy.
When you take Champ Car, you take 100 guys that poured their blood, sweat, and tears into their cars and their teams, that we walked out of here with a win. Is there anything better than that?
Champ Car returned to Utah Motorsports campus to see Bandits Racing Team take their first win ever on day 1. with the Utah Valley University team taking their first win at their first race ever. The Sebring 14 Hours of the TireRack.com Champ Car Endurance Series welcomed 8 new teams with 72 cars starting under the beautiful Florida sky in Sebring, Florida. The Shift Up Now team of female drivers, including Pippa Mann, joined in the action with the TLM Motorsports racing team. Team KSR's Lexus SC300 began pitting religiously at the 2-hour marks, setting the stage for their race strategy. At 2:05, crowd control was black flagged for smoking as they succumbed to transmission failure. KSR pitted for fuel and a driver change with a broken shifter that needed to be fixed before they could return to the track. At 10:20, the number 66 of Team Jackie Yakes was black flagged for taillights and tumbled into standings as they were in the pits for repair. At the end, it was Team KSR in their Lexus SC300 taking the overall win, with 9-4 Motorsports in second and Team Infinity finishing third.
14 hours here at Sebring International Raceway. Kevin Smith, KSR. This is like I think your 14th win here. Oh, close, but it's close. Yeah, 4 in a row. So you were driving the pace car today. So how was that?
It's good. Yeah, it's an amazing car that KSR puts together. I'm just the idiot that gets to drive it. So.
Well, the idiot that won the race, you're not an idiot, man. That takes a lot of work to plan this race and to win it, because you had guys right on your tail every time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun out there today. Very close. And I mean, the car prep and the car that David owns, it's just an amazing car. So.
We're down here with 9-4 Motorsports with the Toyota Supra, second place for the Supra. Man, that's pretty awesome with that car.
It was a good result. We're excited to have second. It's a long day, as every 14 hours of Sebring is. But to bring home second place, we're just ecstatic with that result.
So you had 2 cars on the podium. It's kind of cool to see the Supra up there. Normally it's the other way around.
It is. The Lexus this year has actually been finishing better than the Supra. I have some theories on that, but I'm going to keep that to myself. So it's glad to see the Supra back up front and get a good finish, get some points for next year's championship.
We're down here with third place finisher Lewis and Ed. You guys, with the shark cars, everybody likes to call it the Infinity Q 300,000 million 4 something K. This car just keeps on freaking giving. How do you guys keep doing it?
Part Timex.
Huh?
It's part Timex, yeah.
So how was it out there, man?
Fantastic. Great race, great car, great preparation by Ed and Mike, and fantastic race.
So, man, you look pretty awesome out there, drifting that car around that corner, trying to save it. You were catching up towards the end.
Yeah, we had a good race. I enjoy it. I have learned a lot from Mike, from Ed, and I had an awesome race. Fantastic race.
So what's this car like driving with not having to shift it?
Oh, it's this is my 8th consecutive Sebring race coming here. I'm already adjusted to the car.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic car. It's a difficult to understand car that can be race against these big cars, but it's a fantastic car.
So once you understand the car, it rewards you?
Yes, of course.
At the famed Nelson Ledges Road Course for the first 24-hour race of the season, it was a Porsche Boxster of Team Salem dominating the field and taking the overall win with an impressive 18-lap advantage over the field of racers. At Pit Race, it was R-Bank Racing 90racing.com with an exciting win on Saturday, overhauling the WTF Racing Miata with just 7 minutes remaining in the race. They went on to complete the weekend, scoring back-to-back victories, defending their home turf, and a win they enjoyed the previous year.
I'm over here with our 4th place finisher, Justin. Justin from RVA Graphics, and Justin, you know, you didn't win today. You guys normally win.
Yeah, we were set up really well, but there was a snafu with the flags on it. You saw that? Did you see that?
Yeah, you were trying to cheat. You were like trying to look over the edge to see what I was going to pull out next.
Well, it was after all of a sudden you went.
Stan, I got to make out a call to
to Jay Cooper from Rust Repair Incorporated, man. That third stint, we kind of wanted to slam the door, and he just went out there and just murdered them, just slaughtered them in that third stint. It was awesome. In fact, at one point he passed our rival team that finished second to us yesterday, and he's like, I got to put some space between them. And he's just driving, and we're like looking at the times. It's like, man, Jay is just killing them. He's mowing them down. And our mirror was broken, so he was looking in the side mirror, and he kept seeing their black wing. And a couple laps go by, and he's like, man, I can't shake this guy. And he was looking at his own wing through the side mirror. So Jay was trying to outrun himself.
At Thunderhill Raceway, it was Porsche deflectors with back-to-back wins as well in an exciting Sunday finish. But one of the most thrilling and hard-fought races all season was in South Haven, Michigan at the Cookie Cutter Classic at Gingerman Raceway. Bavarian Mustache Works methodically reeled in the Spartan BMW to take over the lead at 2:45. And at 3 o'clock, Higgy Motorsports reappeared in the lead, but broke just an hour before the finish, giving Bavarian a clear track and the lead until 20 minutes later when Spartan Racing ran them down and overtook the 325 to reclaim the lead. But that reclamation was short-lived when the Spartans' engine expired just 10 minutes later, right in front of their new rival. Vying for that final podium spot, Tyler Pedersen in his Crank Yankers BMW was on a valiant charge to spoil the day for the Two Brothers Racing Mercedes when just laps from the end, brake failure stalled those efforts, forcing him to relent. With the Giuli's racing team still challenging him on the same lap for the lead, driver and team owner Ben Schout brought home the Bavarian Mustache Works E36 for a well-deserved and satisfying win, with Giuli's racing team in second and Two Brothers Racing capturing third. The second and final 24-hour race of the season was the Lifeline 24-Hour Classic at VIR, with 10 new teams starting the 2019 Lifeline 24-Hour Classic at VIR. The clear blue skies and mild temperatures would be a sight teams would grow accustomed to at this year's Ultimate Road Racing Endurance Challenge in Alton, Virginia. As the TireRack.com Champ Car Endurance Series race went green at high noon, almost immediately it was BBY Racing in their Honda S2000 taking the lead and pulling away from the field with Visceral Racing Group, Damson Racing, and NOS Racing in their Nissan 240SX just behind. By 2:30, the Camaro of the good, bad, and the ugly were up to second, but frequent pit stops for fuel were keeping the thirsty Chevrolet from the lead. By 3 p.m., Pinky's Out had moved up to third, and by 8:30 p.m., the sun had gone down on the road course as well as BBY's race. Although they had led most of the event with their high-revving Honda S2000, they were forced to retire from the lead and the race with valve train failure. This allowed the 2019 Champ Car Endurance Series champion Damson Racing to take over the lead until 10:15 p.m. when a damaged shifter rod put them in the pits, allowing Pinky's Out to assume the lead. The race to endure continued throughout the night and into the early morning hours when NLS Racing, who was running near the front of the pack, fell back and eventually retired with a seized engine at 10 a.m. Brew Crew Racing fell behind with wheel bearing failure at 11 a.m. And although the Chris Huggins BMW was not handling at its best after contact on track, Pinky's Out managed to keep their lap times down, maintaining a huge 6-lap advantage over the rest of the field for the win in their E30, with the good, bad, and the ugly finishing second, and Damson Racing salvaging third.
Well, I'm down here with the 246 Pinky's Out BMW E30. Chris Huggins, the winner of the Lifeline 24-Hour Classic for 2019. What's that feel like, man?
I don't know what to say, man. I've been trying to win this race for 5 years now. This is awesome.
It's a hell of a race to win. It's one of the hardest we have. People don't realize how hard the 24 is here at VIR, but this is your home track?
This is our home track, and this is the hardest race we do.
Yep.
And it took five tries to get here. I'm super proud to be here, and the whole team. I mean, I couldn't do it without all of them. I mean, good Lord.
Celebrities Jay Leno racing in the Uncommon Friends Datsun Z, and Adam Carolla driving the Flying Hawaiians and two white guys Datsun Z, joined in the fun in Fontana, California at the Auto Club Roval. But it was the door slammers in their B-Class 1988 Pontiac Fiero that dominated the weekend, winning both days back-to-back. At the beautiful Barber Motorsports Park, it was new event director Chelsea Vickery's race weekend debut that saw torrential rain early Saturday, with the first ever win for Round 3 racing on Saturday, with Tuttle Motorsports winning on Sunday. On the Monterey Peninsula WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca, the weekend began with showers but cleared by Sunday, with last-minute racing and the Canadian team of Tooth Autosport both finding victory.
522, all the way from Canada just to win a trophy.
Yep.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, 2 days in a row. Second yesterday, first today.
So what was that like out there today?
It was really good. I mean, like, we had a really good car yesterday too. Just like lost it by a hair, so it was really good to come back out today, do it again. Flawless race, like everything went perfect.
The 799 car, last minute racing. Now you guys, last minute took second place.
Yeah, it was a good run today. We had no issues really. Car ran fine the whole weekend.
All right, I'm down here at the 203 Mercedes. Alex, did you drive this to a win today?
Yes.
He's a little quiet, but he's all dressed up in his Mercedes kit, and he's probably wore out from racing.
Oh yes.
So how was that out there?
We had a great day today. It was
Third
fun.
place. That's a tough one against these little tiny cars.
Exactly. It's a big car.
Yeah.
But Alex set it up for us, and we're glad for that and made it the whole time.
And at the New Year's Eve celebration event at Sebring International Raceway, it was the Salence Mustard Porsche Boxster winning on Saturday, with the Van Buren Boys Cruise Nissan Altima winning on Sunday.
Van Buren Racing, you guys won probably what I consider the pinnacle, I think, Sebring. This is like one of the impossible races to win. And not only that, you won at Road America. So how do you do Sebring and Road America?
It's a great car. Paul's done an awesome job building it, prepping it, making sure everything is perfect before we even get to the track, and that's been a lot of good.
So it's not just about preparation, it's also about driving. You guys can wheel those cars.
Yeah, even I could be amped up to wheel a car occasionally. But I had some really good driver talent this weekend. That was a big part of it. And I basically tried to stay out of their way, have them drive the important things. And I drove in the dry when I can actually drive.
So towards the end there, the car slowed a lot. We were really worried that, so was that just to mess with Bill Riley?
Maybe.
That was fun.
First place today, man. That was pretty tough today in that weather.
That was good. You know, the Salem Sports just did an awesome job out there. The crew prepped a great car, and I think he had us in the dry. I think he had us in the real wet. So they had the setup. We've always had a really great setup on like a misty track. So a lot of that last hour was done under the mist, and I think that's what helped save it.
And so after 49 races over 28 events across this great nation of ours, it was Visceral Racing Group topping the season standings, with Cone Crushers in second and Our Bank Racing 90racing.com finishing third. The TireRack.com Champ Car Endurance Series would like to thank all of the competitors and participants who joined us in celebrating the 10-year anniversary for Champ Car, bringing affordable road racing to the masses.